French Open semi-finals. Karolina Muchova v Aryna Sabalenka, and to the semi-finals, Karolina Muchova in the first round. In the first round, won by 2 sets to love, 7-6, 7-5 v Maria Sakkari. And then in the second round, won by 2 sets to 1 in 3 sets, 6-3, love 6, 6-3 v Nadia Podroska. Then in the third round, won by 2 sets to love, the Aryna Camilla Begu, 6-3, 6-2, and then in the fourth round, won by 2 sets to love, 6-4, 6-3 v Alina Aviyanesian, and then in the quarterfinals, won by 2 sets to love, 7-5, 6-2 v Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova. And for Aryna Sabalenka, in the first round, for Aryna Sabalenka, won by 2 sets to love, 6-3, 6-2 v Marta Kostyuk. Then in the second round, won by 2 sets to love, 7-5, 6-2 v Aryna Sabalenka. And in the third round, won 6-2, 6-2 by 2 sets to love v Kamila Kahimova. And in the fourth round, won by 2 sets to love, the Sloane Stephens 7-6, 6-4. And then in the quarterfinals, won by 2 sets to love, the Alina Svitolina 6-4, 6-4. So the matches to the semi-finals for Karolina Muchova and Aryna Sabalenka. So on serve, first set, Karolina Muchova 40-15. Karolina Muchova with a wide serve. Aryna Sabalenka forehand return centre, and Karolina Muchova forehand. Backhand Aryna Sabalenka to right. Backhand side left from Karolina Muchova. Aryna Sabalenka further forward to the net with backhand slice to the right, and it's a winner. So on serve in the first set. On the serve in the first set, and 30 love for Karolina Muchova. Karolina Muchova, central serve, Aryna Sabalenka, backhand return serve. Karolina Muchova strikes forward to left a bit on it. And Aryna Sabalenka return, but then Karolina Muchova to the net with a volley to the right, and it's a winner. So on serve in the first set. Fair to all, Karolina Muchova with serve, and then backhand to backhand, and then Aryna Sabalenka backhand to the right, and then Karolina Muchova further forward strikes a forehand to the right, and it's a winner. So 4-all on serve, and Aryna Sabalenka with, and it's 15-30. Aryna Sabalenka with a serve, but Karolina Muchova strikes a forehand to the right with a bit on it on the return. Then Aryna Sabalenka with backhand turn, but then Karolina Muchova to the net with a forehand volley to the left, and it's a winner at the net. Karolina Muchova with a breaker serve in the first set, and Karolina Muchova with a serve. Aryna Sabalenka returns, and then backhand to backhand, and then Karolina Muchova strikes a forehand to the right, and then Aryna Sabalenka forehand to the right, and then Karolina Muchova to the net with a backhand drop volley to the left, and it's a winner. 30-15, Karolina Muchova central serve, and then forehand, and then Aryna Sabalenka strikes forehand to the right, further forward, and it's a winner. 40-30, Karolina Muchova serve, Aryna Sabalenka backhand return, backhand to backhand, and then Aryna Sabalenka backhand, and Karolina Muchova shot to the centre, and Aryna Sabalenka strikes one to the left beyond it, Karolina Muchova forehand slice turn, and Aryna Sabalenka then strikes another forehand to the left, and it's a winner. So 5-all on serve, first set, and it's 40-15, and Aryna Sabalenka with a serve. With a serve, Karolina Muchova backhand return to the left with a bit on it struck. Aryna Sabalenka with backhand slice turn with Karolina Muchova forward, and it's a backhand slice passing shot winner. So on serve, first set, Karolina Muchova serving, and Karolina Muchova with a serve. Aryna Sabalenka backhand return, backhand to backhand. Then Aryna Sabalenka shot on Karolina Muchova forehand, then forward to the net, but then Aryna Sabalenka strikes a forehand passing shot to the right, and it's a winner. Love 15, Aryna Sabalenka with serving backhand to backhand, and Aryna Sabalenka backhand to backhand, and Karolina Muchova's, Karolina Muchova with a serve, and then backhand to backhand, and Karolina Muchova's backhand is struck a bit to the left, and it's a winner. So 15-all. 30-15, Karolina Muchova centre of the box serve, and Aryna Sabalenka returns to the centre, and Karolina Muchova strikes one to the left with a bit on it. Aryna Sabalenka returns to the centre, then forehand Karolina Muchova, forehand slice Aryna Sabalenka, forehand drop shot to the left from Karolina Muchova, and it's a winner. So the first set is in a tie break. So tie break for the first set, and it's 3-2 Karolina Muchova and tie break. Karolina Muchova with serve, and Aryna Sabalenka returns, and forehand to the left for a bit on it for Karolina Muchova. Aryna Sabalenka returns and further forward. Karolina Muchova strikes a forehand to the right. And Aryna Sabalenka returns then to the net. Karolina Muchova with a backhand volley to the left, and it's a winner. So 6-5 Karolina Muchova, set point. Aryna Sabalenka with a wide serve. Karolina Muchova backhand block return centre a bit on it when Aryna Sabalenka strikes forehand to the right. Then Karolina Muchova backhand to the left, backhand to backhand. Then Karolina Muchova strikes a backhand to the right with a bit on it, and it's a winner. And that's game in first set. Karolina Muchova 7-6 on a tie break. So 40 love. Karolina Muchova with a Karolina Muchova serve on this game. 40 love. Karolina Muchova centre box serve. Aryna Sabalenka turns and forehand volley from Karolina Muchova, and then a forehand volley to the left. And then Aryna Sabalenka with a forehand return, but then Karolina Muchova with a forehand volley to the right at the net, and it's a winner. 2-hold serve with forehand volley winner to the right at the net. Karolina Muchova with a break in the second set, and Karolina Muchova with a central serve. Aryna Sabalenka strikes a backhand return to the left, and Karolina Muchova forehand, and Muchova backhand after a Sabalenka shot, and Karolina Muchova returns, and Aryna Sabalenka strikes one to the right, bit on it, backhand slice turn from Karolina Muchova, but then Aryna Sabalenka with a forehand drop shot to the right, and it's a winner. Break point, Aryna Sabalenka, Muchova with serve, Sabalenka forehand return with a bit on it, then Karolina Muchova returns, but then Aryna Sabalenka strikes a forehand to the left with a bit on it, and it's a winner, and it's on serve in the second set. Karolina Muchova with ball striking and volleys at the net. Aryna Sabalenka with ball striking with power on it. 40-30. Aryna Sabalenka with the centre of the box serve, and then backhand to backhand. And then Karolina Muchova strikes a forehand to the left, and Aryna Sabalenka forehand to the left. Then backhand to backhand. Aryna Sabalenka's backhand a bit on the centre, but then Karolina Muchova strikes a forehand to the right, and it's a winner. So on serve in the second set, and it's 40-15. Aryna Sabalenka with a wide serve. Karolina Muchova forehand return to the right, then Aryna Sabalenka forehand to the right, a bit on it, and Karolina Muchova backhand to the left. Then Aryna Sabalenka further forward strikes a backhand to the left, and it's a winner. 2-hold serve. So 3-all on serve, second set. Karolina Muchova with a central serve. Aryna Sabalenka return to centre, then Karolina Muchova strikes forehand to the right, Aryna Sabalenka forehand to the right, then Karolina Muchova backhand to left, then Aryna Sabalenka backhand slice, but then Karolina Muchova with a forehand drive volley to the right of the net, and it's a winner. Break point, Aryna Sabalenka, Karolina Muchova serve. Aryna Sabalenka strikes a backhand return to the right with a bit on it. Karolina Muchova returns, but then Aryna Sabalenka further forward strikes a forehand to the left, and it's a winner. And it's a break for Aryna Sabalenka in the second set. It's Aryna Sabalenka with the break in the second set. Aryna Sabalenka with a serve. Karolina Muchova backhand return, struck a bit on it to the left, and it's a backhand return with a race. Aryna Sabalenka with a centre of the box serve, and Karolina Muchova returning with a bit on it on serve in the second set, and Aryna Sabalenka with a shot, then Karolina Muchova backhand to backhand, and then Karolina Muchova backhand slice, and then further forward Aryna Sabalenka strikes a forehand to the left, and it's a winner. So 5-5 on serve in the second set, and it is and so 5-5 on serve in the second set, and Karolina Muchova of central serve and then backhand to backhand, and Karolina Muchova's struck a bit of a backhand short-angled shot to the left with a bit on it, and it's a winner. 15-love. Karolina Muchova central serve. Aryna Sabalenka strikes forehand return with on it. Forehand to forehand. And forehand to left from Sabalenka. And Karolina Muchova then strikes a forehand to the left with a bit on it, and it's a winner. 30-love. And so on serve in the second set, Aryna Sabalenka with a serve, and Karolina Muchova strikes forehand return, and Aryna Sabalenka strikes a forehand to the left with a bit on it, hits the top of the net and then over net, and Karolina Muchova returns it, and Aryna Sabalenka strikes a backhand to left, and Karolina Muchova backhand to left, and then Aryna Sabalenka strikes a forehand to the right, and it's a winner. So tie break in the second set, 2-2 in the tie break. Karolina Muchova serving this point in the tie break. Karolina Muchova with serve, and then backhand to backhand, and then Aryna Sabalenka strikes a backhand to left, and then Karolina Muchova backhand slice to centre. Then Aryna Sabalenka strikes a forehand to the left, and it's a winner. Set point, Aryna Sabalenka, Karolina Muchova centre of the box serve, and then Aryna Sabalenka with a so Karolina Muchova with a centre box serve. Aryna Sabalenka strikes a backhand, returns to the right, bit on it, backhand to backhand, and Aryna Sabalenka then strikes a forehand to the left, forward. Karolina Muchova forehand lob turn, and an overhead smash to the left from Aryna Sabalenka. Aryna Sabalenka and Karolina Muchova with a forehand return just hits the net, and the match is level at 1-all. Game and second set, Aryna Sabalenka 7-6. So a third and final set. For this semi-final. And Aryna Sabalenka will serve. 30-15, Karolina Muchova returns and backhand Aryna Sabalenka, backhand slice to the left from Karolina Muchova, forehand slice to the left from Aryna Sabalenka, backhand slice to the right from Karolina Muchova, a bit on it, and backhand Aryna Sabalenka to the left, and Karolina Muchova backhand slice right, and Aryna Sabalenka strikes a backhand to the right, a bit on it, forehand slice turn from Karolina Muchova, but then at the net, Aryna Sabalenka with a forehand drop shot to the right, and it's a winner. 40-15, Aryna Sabalenka serve, bit on it, Karolina Muchova block return. Then Aryna Sabalenka strikes one to left, a bit on it. Karolina Muchova returns, and Aryna Sabalenka strikes a backhand to the right, a bit on it. Karolina Muchova returns, and then Aryna Sabalenka at net with a backhand volley to the left. But Karolina Muchova returns it with a backhand lob shot to the right, with a bit on it, and Aryna Sabalenka backhand turn. But then Karolina Muchova at net with a forehand drop volley to the left, and it's a winner. Karolina Muchova with a backhand lob shot with a bit on it over Aryna Sabalenka net. Aryna Sabalenka with a backhand return, and then Karolina Muchova at the net with a forehand drop volley to the left, winner. Break point for Aryna Sabalenka in the third and final set, 30-40. And Karolina Muchova with a serve to the centre. Aryna Sabalenka forehand slice return, and forehand, and Karolina Muchova strikes a forehand to the left, and it's a winner to save break point. Karolina Muchova central serve, and then backhand to backhand, and Aryna Sabalenka strikes a backhand to the right, and Karolina Muchova backhand slice left, and then Aryna Sabalenka backhand drop shot to the right, and then Karolina Muchova onto it, strikes a backhand to the right, with a bit on Muchova there, but then Aryna Sabalenka with a forehand to the right, and it's a passing shot winner. 2-2 on serve in the third and final set, and Aryna Sabalenka with a serve to the centre, and Karolina Muchova forehand returns to right, and Aryna Sabalenka backhand centre, and Karolina Muchova strikes forehand to the left with a bit on it, and Aryna Sabalenka forehand slice turn, and then Karolina Muchova third forward strikes a forehand to the right, and it's a winner. And on serve in the third and final set, 40-30, Karolina Muchova with a serve, and then Aryna Sabalenka strike shot to the left with a bit on it on the return, and Karolina Muchova returns third forward. Aryna Sabalenka strikes a forehand to the left, and it's a winner. Break point, Aryna Sabalenka. Karolina Muchova with a wide serve, and then Aryna Sabalenka with a return. Then Karolina Muchova strikes a backhand serve, and Aryna Sabalenka backhand to the right, and Karolina Muchova strikes forehand to the right, just out, and Aryna Sabalenka with a break in the third and final set. So Aryna Sabalenka with the break in the third and final set, 30-all, and Aryna Sabalenka with a wide serve. Karolina Muchova strikes a forehand return to left, and backhand from Aryna Sabalenka at top net and own net, and Karolina Muchova then strikes forehand to left with a bit on it, then backhand to backhand, then Aryna Sabalenka strikes forehand to left with a bit on it, Karolina Muchova forehand return, and Aryna Sabalenka strikes forehand to the right and hits top net and own net, and Karolina Muchova with a shot hits top net and own net, and then forehand to forehand, and then Aryna Sabalenka strikes a backhand to the right, and then backhand to backhand, and Aryna Sabalenka further forward strikes a short angle backhand to the right, and it's a winner. So it is match point for Aryna Sabalenka. Aryna Sabalenka with match point, 30-40. So 30-40. Match point, Aryna Sabalenka. Karolina Muchova with a serve wide, and Aryna Sabalenka backhand slice return, and Karolina Muchova third forward strikes a forehand to the right, and it's a winner to save match point. Karolina Muchova with a central serve, hits the top of the net and then just out. So second serve for Karolina Muchova on this point, and Karolina Muchova with a central serve, and Aryna Sabalenka strikes a backhand returns left, like backhand slice turn to the right from Karolina Muchova. Then Aryna Sabalenka then strikes a backhand to the right, just hits the net. So having saved match point, Karolina Muchova with a point to potentially hold serve. Karolina Muchova with a serve wide, just hits the net. So second serve on this point for Karolina Muchova, and Karolina Muchova with a serve to the centre of the box, and backhand to backhand. Aryna Sabalenka's backhand turn stroke, a bit on it. Then Karolina Muchova backhand return, and to the net. Aryna Sabalenka strikes a forehand to the right with a bit on it, but just out. And Karolina Muchova holds serve, having saved match point. But Aryna Sabalenka with the break in the third and final set. Serving for the match, Aryna Sabalenka. Aryna Sabalenka, wide serve. Karolina Muchova strikes a forehand return to the right, and it's a forehand return winner ace. Love 15. Aryna Sabalenka with a serve. Wide serve, Karolina Muchova, backhand return to the right, Belnick, backhand to backhand, slice to the right from Karolina Muchova, just hits the net, so 15 all. Aryna Sabalenka with a serve to the centre, Belnick, Karolina Muchova, backhand return to the right, backhand to backhand, and Aryna Sabalenka strikes a backhand to the left, but just hits the net, so 15-30. Aryna Sabalenka with a wide serve, Karolina Muchova, backhand turn to right, and Aryna Sabalenka strikes a backhand to left just out, so 15-40. So Karolina Muchova on serve, saved match point, and then Aryna Sabalenka serving. Karolina Muchova has 2 break points, 15-40. Aryna Sabalenka with the break in the third and final set, but 15-40, 2 break points, Karolina Muchova. Aryna Sabalenka with a serve to the centre just out. So second serve for Aryna Sabalenka on this point. And Aryna Sabalenka with a serve. Wide serve, Karolina Muchova, forehand return, and Aryna Sabalenka strikes a backhand to the left just out. And Karolina Muchova with the breaker serve and on serve in the third and final set. For Karolina Muchova on serve in the third and final set. For Karolina Muchova having saved match point in this set, serving. So Karolina Muchova serving on serve. In the third and final set, having saved match point. Karolina Muchova with a serve, wide serve, and Aryna Sabalenka forehand return just hits the net after building the wide serve from Karolina Muchova. So 15 love. Karolina Muchova with a wide serve build on it. Aryna Sabalenka return. Then Karolina Muchova to the net with a forehand volley to the right, and it's a winner. Serve and volley point from Karolina Muchova. Wide serve, Aryna Sabalenka with a backhand return, but then Karolina Muchova to the net with a forehand volley to the right, and it's a winner. So 30 love. 19 out of 26 net points won for Karolina Muchova in this match. Karolina Muchova with a central serve build now. Aryna Sabalenka back on turn centre, and Karolina Muchova for one drop shot to the right. And then with a bit on it, but Aryna Sabalenka onto it, but then with a forehand drop shot to left just out. So 40 love. Karolina Muchova with a wide serve just out. So second serve for Karolina Muchova on this point. And Karolina Muchova with a wide serve, and Aryna Sabalenka strikes a backhand return to the right, just hits the net. So 5-all on serve in the third and final set. "13 of the last 15 points won for Karolina Muchova." Aryna Sabalenka serving. Aryna Sabalenka with a wide serve just out. So second serve for Aryna Sabalenka on this point. Aryna Sabalenka with a centre of the box serve, and then Karolina Muchova on return to the centre bit on it. Backhand Aryna Sabalenka, backhand side centre from Karolina Muchova. Then Aryna Sabalenka strikes a forehand to the right, but just out. So love 15. Aryna Sabalenka with a wide serve with a bit on it, and Karolina Muchova backhand return to the centre just out. So 15-all. Aryna Sabalenka with a central serve just out. So second serve for Aryna Sabalenka on this point. Aryna Sabalenka with a central serve, and Karolina Muchova returns to the centre of it, backhand to backhand with Aryna Sabalenka further forward, strikes a forehand to the right, and it's a winner. So 30-15. Aryna Sabalenka with a centre of the box serve just out. So second serve for Aryna Sabalenka on this point. Aryna Sabalenka with a central box serve, and Karolina Muchova backhand return to the centre just out. So 40-15. Aryna Sabalenka with a central serve just out, so second serve for Aryna Sabalenka on this point. Aryna Sabalenka with a serve to the centre just out, so 40-30. Aryna Sabalenka with a central serve just out, so second serve on this point. Aryna Sabalenka with a centre of the box serve just hits the net. Aryna Sabalenka with a wide serve. Maybe topping that a bit. So another serve for Aryna Sabalenka on this point. Aryna Sabalenka with a central serve. Karolina Muchova backhand block return to left, and Aryna Sabalenka further forward strikes a backhand to left, but just out. So break point Karolina Muchova. Break points won in this match, 4 out of 4 for Karolina Muchova. And a break point in this game for Karolina Muchova at 5-all in the third and final set. Aryna Sabalenka with a wide serve beyond it. Karolina Muchova backhand return beyond it to the centre. Then Aryna Sabalenka forehand return, but then Karolina Muchova further by neck strikes a forehand to the left and it's a winner. And Karolina Muchova with the break in the third and final set. Karolina Muchova. Karolina Muchova with a break in the third and final set. Karolina Muchova with a wide serve just out. So second serve for Karolina Muchova on this point, and Karolina Muchova with a serve to centre and then backhand to backhand, and then Aryna Sabalenka strikes a backhand to left, just hits the net. So 15-love. (16 of the last 20 points won for Karolina Muchova. Karolina Muchova with a serve centre to wide, and then Aryna Sabalenka strikes a backhand return to the right, just out after a bit on that serve from Karolina Muchova. So 30-love. Karolina Muchova with a serve to the centre, building it. Aryna Sabalenka backhand turn to centre, and Karolina Muchova strikes 4-1 to left, building it 4-1 to 4-1, and 4-1 Muchova backhand Sabalenka, and Karolina Muchova 4-1 drop shot to left, and Aryna Sabalenka onto it with a forehand side shot to the right, but just hits the net. It's 14 off, 3 match points for Karolina Muchova. Karolina Muchova, having saved match point in this third and final set, has then 3 match points. So 3 match points for Karolina Muchova, having saved a match point in this third and final set. Karolina Muchova with a serve centrally just out, so second serve for Karolina Muchova on this point. Karolina Muchova with a serve centre to wide, and then backhand to backhand, and Karolina Muchova's backhand struck to the left with a bit on it, and Aryna Sabalenka with a forehand return to the right just out. Game, set, and match. Karolina Muchova, and Karolina Muchova to the French Open final with a 3-set win, 2-1 win, 7-6, 6-7, 7-5. And wins this one in 3 sets. Karolina Muchova in 3 sets for Aryna Sabalenka, having saved match point. 7-6, 6-7, 7-5, Karolina Muchova.